Say I check. Nevertheless, calling it quits. Maybe I'm alright. Maybe you know what
You heard about that live on Twitter? Yeah, I saw the video earlier today. I don't know, but if that was me, I would definitely got a friend that I wouldn't know what to see my friend it's definitely good. My head, if I can do it,
I don't know bad. Yeah, like a dad. Sound like that. After that, I told you. Should look like a soldier. Like a brother, know it. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Say it. I'm in another. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So yes or no?
Out of your car. Whoa. And I don't want to block in New York, I'm really rock. How did it, what's up? What's up, brother? Like a million rock. How did it, what's up? We just said we rock. Oh, in New York, I'm really rock. How did it, what's up? Running from the up, and the shooter up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, you heard the song, you know it? Party, listen to this.
No, boy, your ears probably dirty.
Okay. Yo, Pierre, you want to shoot it and we rock. What's up? Whoa. Hey, you gotta sing the song, please. Come on, it's Magnolia.
Man, come on.
Yeah.
What's the deal, baby? What's the deal? Okay, it's your girl, let's eat. Oh, shit. Dang, love that, don't you? What's good with y'all? How y'all doing, man? We are tuned in with episode 2. Hey. Episode 2, baby. We right here in another series of Fight For You. But, baby, this title today is called Be Peaceful on Purpose. Did you hear me? Huh? I said be peaceful on purpose, baby. You heard it right. And within this video, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all 3 things. Always lucky. Look, dang, I didn't even realize, man. I might win the lottery. Look, 3 things, okay? I even got the number on me, baby. 3 things to leave y'all with on how to be peaceful on purpose. Let's get it. First things first is you got to do the opposite. Do the opposite, OG, with a sigh, stanky breath. Listen, do the opposite of what you are used to. How do you do that? Well, just said it. But what you're in a situation and you're bothered, somebody bothers you or something bothers you, you have to literally react to that thing in a different way from what you're so used to doing. Get out of your bad habits. Break. I'm clearly hungry and want some baked chicken. break your bad habits of always shutting down, getting upset, being negative. That's what we talked about in the first episode, right? I'm not gonna get into it because you should have watched. You should have did your homework. You have to literally attack a negative person with something positive. So, in this case, let's say, okay, do the opposite, OG. Let me give y'all a little example because I know y'all gonna try to make all kinds of excuses in the world. So, me, myself, and I time real quick. So, when I was in like in about, it's probably a year before I graduated college. I was literally came back to my university. I took a semester off, couldn't do it no more. Honestly, didn't even feel like school was for me. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, right? Making up all these, Dell was just telling me all kinds of things that's not even true about myself, right? I'm thinking about going to the Air Force. I mean, y'all, any thought that you can think of. I don't want to do any of these things. Any of those things wasn't even for my path, for my journey. This is just the enemy just trying the best he can to make me be stuck in, you're not gonna finish school and you can't finish school. I come back popping, like literally, come back popping in grades, in a better space mentally about myself, about my own confidence, and that I can do it. I get back in this new semester, back at the university I graduated in, and instead of procrastinating, instead of being lazy when I know I need to do assignments and projects, instead of doubting that I couldn't do it, or whatever the case may be, when it came to me doing schoolwork, me having projects, me having tests, instead of doing those things I was doing to have myself failing before that semester I returned, I started having an expectational mindset. I started doing the opposite. I started literally having peace by saying everything that I have to do, everything that was assigned to me was going to get done. I didn't have this belief in myself. I didn't tell myself, man, Geneva, you literally was on academic probation. You done came this far, and honestly, I don't see graduation for you. No, I wasn't going to let the devil make that up. Because that's a made up life, that's not mine. So what I did was, I did the opposite. Every day that semester, when anything was assigned to me, when I had anything to do related to school, I made sure I gave 100%. And that gave me peace. I'm telling this story to tell y'all that gave me peace. Because I wasn't having peace about my situation and where I was at with myself in school. But when I started doing the complete opposite of what I was used to doing, which was not trying to seek any help, when there's crazy amount of resources on campus to help you, tutoring sessions, tutors, I mean, so many things we're already putting our money into. All these things are available to allow me to graduate, but I tried to make all the excuses in the world, have all these bad habits of trying to learn things and teach myself things, just because that's what I had to do growing up. All these things were stuff I was used to, comfortability. You have to get out of your comfort zone to get some peace. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. You have to literally do the opposite. Get out of your comfort zone so that you can have peace. And I'm gonna get to y'all on the next one. Let's go. I ain't done with you. Ooh, I got something for you. This gonna convict you, baby. Let me tell y'all something. In the last one I talked about being true to yourself and knowing it is time to do the opposite of what you're used to. Break those bad habits. Stop reacting and responding to people and things that has been having this effect on you for so long in the same way that you have been allowing them, you know, have been allowing it, you know what I'm saying, to be. Because at that point, you cannot blame anybody else and everything. Like, you can't. The fault is on you now. Because if you really want something, you have to pursue it. And that's what I'm talking about in this second one. grow on. You have to pursue peace. Peace is not going to just fall into your laps. Same way struggle equals survival. With peace, you got to work for peace. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not that easy. Is it possible? Yes, absolutely. It's completely possible. But you have to pursue it. You have to really want it. You cannot want it but not act it. You cannot want it and do nothing about it and still continue to be that old you that's keeping you drained, keeping you sad, keeping you lost, keeping you angry all the time. No, you have to grow on. Grow on. What is grow on, OJ? Grow on. You need to grow on, okay? When I say grow on, I'm meaning, why are you holding on to things? We're going to talk about that first. Why are you holding on to things, baby, that has happened years ago? Huh? I mean, I'm talking about you need to evict that person, evict that thing from out of your space because your memory stick is beyond full. I mean, you need to throw it out, honestly, because you don't have no more space. You're holding on to things that need to be evicted. You got old food in the refrigerator that is just moldy as moldy, and now you moldy. Okay? So, again, we need you have to literally evict things. Do a spring cleaning even within yourself. Internally, you have to. You have to grow on. You have to grow on also by giving things to God and talking to that person. We can't move on to a new chapter in life without closing the previous door. I'm sorry. I don't know who told you that you can move on and still have things lingering and chasing you. You remember that snake game on the Nokia? Because I had a Nokia. Is it Nokia or Nokia? Which one is it? Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. The buttons was real hard on that phone. I don't know if anybody noticed, but I did hear being disrespectful. So on the Nokia, whatever it's called, y'all remember that little snake game? And you gotta just keep going and you gotta hit the little ball thing. You gotta keep eating it. And the snake is just coming from all kind of walls. That's how I look at, you know what I'm saying, like when you are trying to move into a new chapter. That snake just continues to keep going all over the screen. If you weren't born from millennial and behind, I'm sorry, Generation X and Z, you need to look it up on YouTube. Okay? So I don't know what to tell y'all. But look up the game. Okay? Everybody else to know we're here. All the old schools. My chest a little hard. All the old schools, okay? Yeah. All the little old school people, y'all know what's good. You know what I'm saying? On the snake game, even though that snake thought he got to the next chapter by getting the ball, it kept growing. It kept growing, and that snake will only become shorter on the game unless it got to the prize, the little ball that it ate, which is your chapter. You cannot move on to the next chapter still lingering things, or that's going to keep growing on you. You have to grow on. We pretend to try and act like we are past things and we have closed doors to things. In reality, we have not grown on from them. And we have to. I'm sorry to tell you, baby girl, baby boy. Y'all thought I was going to say, huh? Nah, I ain't forget. Grow on. You have to grow on. Give that thing to God. Help him. I help him. God, you need help? Why I say that? Let's stop playing. Look, you need to give it to him so he can help you. Okay? You need to talk with that person. Be mature, bro. I know. Trust me. I know, okay? I know that you don't want to be the bigger person sometimes because you feel like that you have no business apologizing to them or being the peacemaker. Trust me. Let me tell y'all, bro. I'm going to get into that in the next one. I ain't going to spoil it. But look, close it with them. Close it with them. I'm telling y'all to close it. Don't allow all this here to be full, overfilled. It's so much you can take. It's so much you can take. The things you meditate on. The things you meditate on and you continue to ponder on that you're continued triggered by, whatever it is, it's still here today as long as it's been. I don't even care if it's short, period. It's because you have not grown on from it. Give it to God. Let go, let God. And don't give stuff to God, y'all, and take it right back out of his hand. Don't be snatching from God because he will pop your hand. Okay? Give it to God and let it stay in his hands. We cannot go, he's not a failing God, for one. Let me tell y'all that if y'all forgot this week. Okay? Let me remind you now. He's not a felon, guys. So if you give something to him, I guarantee you he gonna get it done. He's not us. He's not us, okay? We procrastinate, we forget, we give up, we run ourselves short, we don't finish things. He is a finisher. He's gonna do what he say he's gonna do, and I promise you that. So give it to him. He already knows you're going through it. He already know why you went through it from episode 1. So give it to him. Grow on. Let go. Let God. I'm telling you, if you want peace, I'm telling you these things. What I'm telling y'all is what I had to do for myself. This glow y'all see, baby, okay? Okay? This glow y'all see, this happiness, this smile, this personality, whatever y'all are seeing from this, and the haters, if you don't want to see it, you're still seeing it because it's shining, because he's shining through me, baby. Okay? It's because I pursued peace. I growed. I literally allowed myself to grow on. And I started doing the opposite from what I'm used to. And I'm going to hit y'all with the last one. Right now, inner peace. Inner peace, OG, baby, start with you. It start with you. You in your own way from your own peace. Go on to the next one. Stop this. Point 3. What I say, boy, man, it got hot. I hope you're sweating. I hope you're sweating because I'm talking to you. Okay? We all go through it and it's all okay, baby. I just want y'all to get y'all peace up. Just like y'all smiles, I want your peace to be up. I'm giving y'all this because, baby, I know. Trust me, y'all. Look, y'all gonna know soon. But trust me, I know how I feel, okay? And I had to fight for my peace. That's why I says fight for you. So you can understand, you have to do things to fight for you to get to what you want and what you want to see. And I had to make that decision to fight for myself. It was so overdue, and you completely deserve it, male or female. I'm not just directing any of these things to just women. I'm talking about males too. Y'all need the same thing. Everything I'm saying is for y'all as well. And I'm saying all of this because we are on inner peace. Inner peace individually by yourself is what I'm referring to. I had to absolutely pursue peace, but my own inner peace. How? By isolating myself. And when people hear isolation, they think of it being so negative. Baby, it's not negative. Okay? It's not. Stop. First of all, stop thinking so negative. That's your problem. Okay? That's your problem. Get the negativity out of here. Okay? When I'm talking about isolation, I'm talking about isolation for elevation. There's an isolation for destruction and depression and things like that, but I'm talking about isolation for elevation. Don't let nobody ever tell y'all, hopefully nobody has ever told you that you should not be spending alone time by yourself, because that's wrong. You need to be spending time by yourself. That's how you get to really know who you are. You should know who you are based because you know who you are, and because God spoke who you are to you. Okay? Not by what people think and what people say. Don't base off who you are and your worth or nothing else based on what they say. Because they don't even know who they is. So how they gonna tell you who you are? That don't make no sense. Okay? So isolation, to get to know yourself more. Isolation for you to just breathe. Especially if you're a busybody. Constantly busy. Monday through Friday. Sunday through Sunday. You know what I'm saying? If you're literally working all the time, going to school, back to back, playing sports, whatever it is that you're dedicated to every single day, and you have no just me time, you're just around people all the time, all you want to do when you get home is just sleep, and that's it, and wake up and do the same robotic schedule again, that gets in the way with your peace as well, is what I'm saying. You have to have alone time. Alone time to just self-reflect. Am I really okay? How am I really doing? Dang, I should make some goals. I should make my bucket list. I should make, my dreams become reality on paper. I draw out what I want to see in my life. Literally. I plan out where I want to be in 5-10 years. That sounds cheesy, it's things we did growing up. But I tell y'all what, if you about in your prime 20 and up, it don't matter if you're 30. I don't care if you're 55 watching this. 70 if you're 12. Hey, 3-year-olds, what's up? Okay, I'm still y'all snacks. Like, let me tell you, I'm jealous of y'all because y'all still got naps. Like, rhyme, hold up. Like, what I'm trying to say is, like, you have to. It doesn't, like, age does not matter. Like, you can still make goals to see places of the world that you've never been. You can still make dreams that are bigger than you and bigger than what you think you can do or get to. That's what I'm saying when you spend alone time by yourself. It's to just think about you some more. Think about you some more. Get to know yourself. Give yourself your company instead of everybody else. That inner peace is going to come from you doing it. Don't be in the way of your peace. Because we can blame everybody and everything. And I'm going to forever say this. Forever. But you did it to yourself at the end of the day. Stop blaming everybody else. Man, I just be trying to be. I just be trying to be peaceful. I be trying not to go off, but she be just making me mad. He made me mad. They just get on my nerves. This always happening. This always is. This always that. How about you stop allowing them to have that much power over you? How about that? Have you thought about that? Huh? Have you thought about that? I don't think you have, because you keep blaming them. You keep going off on Ray and everybody else. Like, have you thought about that you are in control of your emotions? You really are. More than we think we are. We do have that power. We do have that control. But you wouldn't know until you try. So what I'm saying is, if you want some inner peace, you're going to have to pursue it. If you want some inner peace, you're going to have to do it for you. Not nobody else. Not nobody else. When you forgive people at that, let me end with that. Forgiving is something big, y'all. Boy, that's a whole nother topic. Forgiving is huge. I know it's been some piercing, detrimental, traumatizing, whatever it is, things that people have done to you. I mean, come on, y'all. We all got some little stories, if not little or more, about that, right? Because I for sure do too. That I've buried. Very much so buried. Man, you know what I'm saying? I just thought about it right now, you know what I'm saying? But I can think about it and still go about my day and be happy and be okay. Although they're very, very disturbing. And I'm sure you can think of anything when I say that. Although they're very disturbing, although they were very, you know what I'm saying, painful to feel, to watch, to see, whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, but because I don't want to be in a way from where God needs me to be and where I want to go in my life, I'm not going to allow somebody and what they did to me or whatever else may have happened hold me down and be in a way from me having my own inner peace. Because while people are still living on and doing what they want, although they hurt you, used you, treated you as a doormat, all kind of things, you're the one that's still stuck in that time period when it happened, hurting still. Believe it or not, if you bear it or not, you're still hurting. You're still triggered by different things when new people in your life just do the simplest things. I mean, it's just so many things that we can get on that topic. So what I'm saying is, y'all, forgive. Forgive, forgive, forgive. Go to God, confess what it is that you have not confessed to Him that's happened to you. And if you have, but you stop praying about it, keep praying about it. And ask for forgiveness. If you've done something, and ask to forgive that person. I'm telling y'all, it's such much a lighter walk. It's not easy. I promise it's not. But you gotta try. You have to try it if you really want to be peaceful. Let's go. Alright. So, recap, baby. Let's go ahead and rewind this thing back so we understand what we had been through. I'm over here watching around and seeing any distractions to my peace. This win is distraction to my peace. Okay? So I'm looking around, making sure I'm getting them out the way, away from me. Okay? This hair, I'm about to say something y'all ain't gonna need to know. Look, listen. The video in the beginning, the intro, very self-explanatory. Every analogy I make is going to be very simple. However, I need y'all to understand that that's to show you that there are so many distractions going on every day around us, right? I mean, the devil is always trying to be busy, trying to steal your joy, steal your peace. He's here to kill, steal, and destroy. From my non-Bible readers, I'm always do that. I'm my non-Bible readers, right? So, I need y'all to get great. I need y'all to understand. First things first, do the opposite of what you're used to. Get out of those bad habits. Get out of that sadness. Get out of that anger. Whatever it is that you've been battling with for years, baby, it's time for you to go ahead and have peace. Do the opposite. Get out of your comfortability, right? Second thing, grow on. Grow on. Grow on. Okay? Why not? Let go. Let God. Give it to Him. And get past that thing too. Evict these people, evict these things out of your life, out of your way of peace. Third thing, and last thing, inner. I guess I'm gonna have hair chips today for dinner because I'm eating my hair. Third thing, and lastly, inner peace comes from you pursuing it and doing it. Don't allow your busy schedule in your life to make you feel like you cannot have any room for yourself, because there's a lot of time and room to make for yourself. Make sure you're getting enough alone time, okay, y'all? It's so important. Get enough alone time. Get to know yourself better. Get to know yourself better. Make some goals. Do some self-reflecting and self-improvement. You deserve to be peaceful. And I want y'all to be as peaceful as the Lord has allowed me to be in my life. So let's go. Be peaceful on purpose.